Yes, God. Won't he do it? Child. What's my battery life looking like? I'm not going to be live too long anyway. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, boom, 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 boom. I should not be singing a Law and Order beat, but today, honey, Diddy said he didn't do it. Listen, hey everybody. Let me tell y'all something. Downtown is in the shambles. I'm going to say it one more time. Downtown New York City is in a shambles, honey. Let me tell y'all something. Diddy said he didn't do it. Now, let me tell y'all something. I told y'all just can't. That RICO wasn't RICOing for me. Yeah, the RICO wasn't RICOing. Hey, everybody. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. We are only here for a short time, not a long time, because I'm waiting for them to say if Diddy gonna leave jail today, child. Baby, Diddy said, I am out of here. I'm a Diddy bop. Bop, 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 bop. He ain't playing with y'all. Diddy is not playing with y'all today, baby. His lawyer said they want him out of the jail, okay? And Diddy lawyer is not playing with y'all. And the judge looked at the lawyer and said, and his face has said, because he didn't say it out loud, but his face has said, I know you fucking lying. I know you're not trying to come up in here and play with me in this courthouse. Honey. Now, let's read the verdict and all of the counts. Count 1 is the RICO, not guilty. Count 2, sex trafficking, Cassie, not guilty. Count 3, transportation of Cassie, guilty. Count 4, transportation of Jane, not guilty. Count 5, Count 4 is sex trafficking of Jane, not guilty. Count 5 is transportation, guilty. So basically, on the 2 counts for Cassie and Jane of transportation, he was found guilty. Those are the only 2 counts that he was guilty on. The other 3, RICO, sex trafficking, Jane and Cassie, all of those are not guilty, y'all. Let me tell you something. This can go either way, y'all, at this point. Because, see, Diddy been in jail for what? Almost a year? Maybe a year or 2 now already? Not even a 2 years, but he's been in jail for like almost a year. It's not a year. He can get... They already talking about he can get probation, child. Because think about it. Let's think about this. The 2 guilty of the transportation. He's only guilty of transportation. How much weight y'all think that's going to hold up? How many years y'all think that's going to hold up? Now, people are saying, did the government really lose? Yes. The government lost big time. But see, here's the thing, y'all. This is why I say Diddy is not he's not out the fire yet. Diddy and his son just got new charges. They got brand new charges pending right now. Now, here's the thing. I think they're going to probably let him free. And I'm going to tell you why. He might go free today. Remember when they didn't want to give him a bond? And Diddy said, well, if I give up all my family's passports, and if I give up all of our passports and give y'all the $50 million, will I be able to go out on bond? And they said no to him like 2 to 3 times, y'all. Remember that? Now, I'm thinking that Diddy might go free, and they're going to ask for his passports, and he might be on house arrest. That's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. I don't know what that is. Is this, he might go free for now. I don't know, because Diddy's lawyers is asking for him to go free as of right now. They want him out of the jail. He was already praying. I heard Diddy did the whole hand thing. I heard he was in there praying to God that the judge let him go, baby. And he told the judge, I can't be in jail no longer. Can you please, this is just too much. Child, Diddy might go to jail. He might get out of jail today, y'all. Diddy is a thin line. Diddy might get out of jail today, y'all. Diddy might get out of jail today. Yeah, I don't know because see that was another thing about the jury. Remember, I think two people got kicked out of the jury thing. They got rid of a couple of little jurors. They got rid of a couple of them. So it's like it that whole one. Let me tell y'all something when they messed up. I'm gonna tell y'all when they really messed up. When they started having jury discrepancies and not knowing where all the jurors lived at, I didn't understand that. I did not understand how they had a whole discrepancy with one of the jurors, and they didn't know if he lived in New Jersey or New York. I didn't understand how they did not get that solidified before the case got started. So right then and there, somebody said paid in full. Listen, I don't know who got paid and who was full, but honey, New York, the government lost big on this one. You know the government lost big when 50 Cent is over there reporting on it and saying that Diddy beat RICO. Everybody is saying Diddy beat RICO. The whole internet is saying Diddy beat this RICO. And I'm going to keep it real. On count one, RICO not guilty. So yes, he did beat the RICO. Diddy beat the RICO charge, y'all. Yes, he did. He beat RICO. I'm over here working, child, just slaving. Yeah, Diddy beat that RICO charge, though, y'all. He beat that RICO charge. But we all was unclear about the whole RICO thing because here's the thing. Like a lot of people were saying, if this was a DV case, which is domestic, if it was that type of case, I feel like they would have got him. But y'all tried to pull a RICO. Everything is not a RICO. And notice how they're trying to pull that a lot on a lot of people, especially the celebrities. I don't know what that's about, why they're trying to charge everybody with a RICO, but that's what's been going around lately. They're trying to charge everybody with a RICO. Everybody is not going to get a RICO charge. But are they going to spin the block on Diddy and his son? Yep. And there's a lot of new victims coming out now. A lot of new victims coming out. Yeah, 50 is the one that aired out the baby mother. And then that's why I didn't understand why the judge and everybody was saying, oh, YouTubers is doing this and YouTubers was doing that. No, 50 Cent did that long time ago. He been aired her out long time ago. He didn't care about her safety at all. He didn't care about her safety at all. Baby, New York City is upside down right now because they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do right now. Yeah. He been aired her out long time ago. That's why, did you call him and ask him not to air her out? I don't think that's fair on people to sit up there and talk about the YouTubers. Oh, the YouTubers is doing this, the YouTubers is doing that. Did y'all go over there to Curtis and tell him to not air his own child's mother out? Y'all didn't do that though, right? Y'all didn't bring up no charges on him because he blew her cover long time ago. And a lot of people is blaming it on the Jane Doe of it all. They were saying that Jane Doe messed up the case. And a lot of people wasn't feeling Jane Doe. They really did say that Jane Doe messed up this case and they not feeling Jane Doe. I'm trying to go through these jury pieces. I'm trying to go through these jury pieces, honey. But yeah, they trying to say that that Jane Doe blew the case. That a lot of people was trying to say that basically Jane Doe blew the case, and once Jane Doe got up there, it was over from there. A lot of people are saying that too. A lot of people is not feeling it. But at the end of the day, Diddy, y'all can sit up there and say what y'all want, but Diddy did kind of his big one on this one. When the kids was coming out of the courtroom, people was cheering and everything. Exactly. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't Jane Doe not have no mask or nothing on? She didn't. It wasn't like she came in the full disguise. So I don't understand why they were sitting up there saying people was blowing her cover when let's keep it real. She blew her own cover. All by her own self. Like, what are you talking about? She didn't even have a different hairdo. We knew who she was from the hairdo at the when the sketch artist drew her out, we already knew who she was. And you know TMZ is over there in the shambles because you know they was trying to advocate for Diddy, child. They was trying to advocate for him, child. Hello. Hello, 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 everybody. This is a short live. They supposed to be deliberating right now. The judge is talking to the government. Yeah, I know he is talking to them like, what the hell just happened? What is going on here? What happened? Because it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. I'm trying to figure out my little jury pieces because I'm about to make this water bottle. Somebody going on vacation, but it's a his and her set. It's a his and her set, but here's the tea about the his and her set. The his and her set, part of his, well, his is here. Hers ain't. Hers is on the way. Hers be here today. But it's just a lot going on. There was a lot of moving pieces with this case. Did the government do their big one? No, they did not. They didn't do their big one at all. They did. They thought they did their big one. And here's the thing. Diddy didn't even have nobody to like come on his behalf. He didn't have nobody to talk on his behalf on that witness stand. Diddy didn't have nobody. Yeah. Diddy didn't have nobody testify for him, y'all. That was the weird part. The government had all these people. They had these victims lined up, and Cassie's lawyer came out and said a statement and how brave she was during the trial and all of the things. And this is why Cassie went and got her money off the top before the case even started. Because here's the thing. It was always, everybody wasn't too sure if Diddy was going to be set free or not. Like, if Diddy was going to win this trial. So I'm happy that Cassie got her money off the top. Because I'm going to tell you this. I know she's somewhere like, okay, we got to pack up right now. Because a lot of people, they asked the one that did the interview with Tasha K. They asked her, is she scared? And she said she is not scared. That was weird to me. I was like, what does she mean she's not scared? But then when she was on Tasha K, she was acting like Diddy terrorized her or something. And a lot of people were saying that she allegedly probably got paid off because that was one of the ones that did not testify. And I think people thought that this case was going to be full of celebrities like J-Lo. But see, here's the thing about that whole case with J-Lo. Yeah, it was talked about, but it wasn't talked about in a court of law, which means they didn't talk. They touched on the shine of it all, but they didn't really touch on it like that. And a lot of people thought they were going to see J-Lo in the courtroom, Young Miami in the courtroom. That just didn't happen. No, you seen Cassie in the courtroom. You seen other people, workers and things of that nature. And you didn't even get all his workers because if you think about it, you didn't even get. People was waiting for KK, which is his right hand. They didn't get KK to come in that courtroom. KK didn't testify. Now, will KK have other charges on the back end? That's to be determined. KK might have other charges on the back end to be determined. We don't know that yet. We don't know that yet. KK might have other charges. We don't know. But I'm going to tell you this. Diddy just was found not guilty of that RICO. And that was the biggest charge right there in itself. That was the biggest charge right there in itself. That told me a lot. It said a lot right there when he was being charged not guilty of that RICO. And the sad part about it is The victims, the real victims. Here's the thing. This is might be a cakewalk for even all the other cases that's about to come up because Diddy and his son have a great case get ready to come up, right? Justin. And that those charges just started rolling in. Here's my thing. They might beat those. It depends on how strong that case is. Because once you beat one, he gonna keep that same dream team that he got. He gonna keep that same dream team, and he might smoke all these cases. I wouldn't put it past him to smoke all occasions. And I'm not gonna sit up here and say money don't talk. We all know money talk, and I'm not trying to say that he might have paid somebody off. I don't think that judge, if he paid somebody, damn sure wasn't that judge, because that's the same judge that denied him all of the bonds. This is, people don't realize that this is the same judge that denied Diddy all of those bonds. That judge wasn't feeling Diddy. That judge really don't like Diddy like that. That judge really don't like Diddy. He don't really like Diddy Bop like that. He said Diddy Bop is too hard. He don't like him. Diddy Bop was too boppy. Too boppity bop bop. He do not like Diddy like that. And people don't realize that. He got denied 3 times from that same lawyer, that same judge. From the same judge. That judge don't like Diddy like that. People were saying, oh, he might not get off. People are walking around that courtroom. Now, let me tell y'all the real tea that I really came here with because I came to be messy. Yeah, clock it. I don't care. I came to be messy. And I came to give y'all the tea on outside of the courtroom, child. Let me tell y'all something. I gotta laugh because it's funny. Let me tell y'all something. Why Tisa and Lovely T was on live, right? And Tisa was on her live, and Lovely T joined Tisa for her live, and they was talking about the whole Diddy of it all, right? And somebody came out the courtroom. What are you talking about? What burnt holes? What are you? Why do y'all? Please hit like, share, and subscribe if y'all gonna write this in the comments, because I don't even know what this person is talking about. Something about burnt holes and do they what? What? I thought about that. I don't even want to. I don't even want to say nothing else about that. But I thought about that on the walkout. I thought about that. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. They can't do that because of the Epstein of it all. I told y'all they can't do what they did before because the people are watching. The whole world is watching this case, y'all. They can't do what they did. I'm going to say it one more time. They can't do what they did before when it comes to the whole Epstein of it all. Now, will they wait down the line to do it? That might be a go. I can see them waiting down the line a couple of years from now, and then all of a sudden he's in Turks and Caicos and it's a little accident. I can see that. Right there with his family and everything. I can see it. But see, right now, I believe Diddy got a little bit more evidence than what they think on certain people, on certain celebrities. I believe he got a lot of evidence on people. And I believe they need to leave that man alone. That's just all I'm going to say. I believe they need to leave that man alone. They need to leave that man alone on all fronts. I believe he got way more evidence than what people are suspecting. You understand what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is just leave him alone. Because I don't believe they got all the evidence. If y'all go back to King's Cone song, he said, y'all hit the wrong house. That's what he said. And one of the lyrics, one of the bars was, y'all hit the wrong house. We got the house next door too. Nobody never even thought about that. I don't believe they got all of the evidence, all of the tapes, all of the this. a lot of this was to like bash Diddy, to make him look like a monster, and it really didn't. It just made him look like a freak. Diddy is a known freak now. Diddy is a known freak. He likes to look and be. He likes to look at things, and he likes to look at his girls be banged out and all of the things of the nature. That's the only thing they did. They made him look like a freak. And in this day and age, is that a bad thing? You got Young Miami with the Justin Bieber over there on Instagram talking about clock it. Yeah, you know when Justin Bieber did this? This is what Young Miami posted. So yeah, that's all y'all made him look like. The parties, will the parties go on? Yep, I believe so. I don't believe that nothing is gonna happen to Diddy. I don't believe nothing else is gonna happen to Diddy. I believe they made him look like a freak. Y'all wanted him to look all crazy in the media, and y'all did that, and we all made fun of it. But we all know how a lifespan of people forget so much about so much. It's crazy, and I don't believe that people are gonna really think of him any old type of way. He's still gonna be Diddy. Is he gonna be producing anybody anytime soon? We'll see. Because it ain't like he still don't got Bad Boy Entertainment. It might be called something else, but come on. Will he have to do a whole reframing of his business? Yes, he will. He will have to do a whole reframing of his business. Yes, I believe that. But do I believe that Diddy is gonna just be going? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't believe Diddy is gonna be ridiculed in the public. Even if, let's just say he get the 3 to 4 or the 3 to 5 or the 6 to 10, and I don't believe he's gonna get a 6 to 10. But let's just say he get a 6 to 10. Diddy, let me tell y'all something. If Puffy even get 6 years, he's gonna walk out the courtroom and he's still gonna be undefeated. Why? Because he beat the biggest charge, which was the RICO. And that's all really everybody ever cared about. People been doubting Cassie. People been saying she was down with it. People been off of her. I'm happy they got her testimony over with. Because they been was off Cassie. They been was not like, okay, she was down with it. That's why she got her money and she laughed. That was the best thing Cassie did though, was get her money and go. Right. Is he though? Is he though? That one right there, is he a groper? I'm not gonna say the R word, but is he that? I don't believe so. Yep. Yep. I believe that too. This whole case was a distraction. I've been told y'all that a couple of lives ago. My last live, which was the 4 hour, 5 hour live, I told y'all how I felt about this whole case. This case was a distraction. Donald Trump is out here signing bills left and right. They don't build a whole little thing for the immigrants and everything. I ain't never seen them build cages in 2.5 minutes like that. And they look like cages, jails for these immigrants in Florida. He's passing bills left and right throughout this whole little Diddy trial. Throughout the whole Diddy trial, you got him and Elon Musk going at it, going at it, going at it. Now, all of a sudden, you want to get Elon basically to not develop nothing in US of A. Talking about he don't need to develop no more smart cars and the things of that nature, cyber trucks and all of those things. Gonna tell Elon he needs to go back to Africa. Now another white man telling the white man to go back to Africa is insane. I'm sorry. Is it go back to the where? They don't want him. They was happy he was over here. They don't want him. They don't want that man. Is you crazy? Go back to the what? Please. Please. They don't want him back over there. Africa. So he can steal some more. You know what? Let me shut up. They don't want him back over there. Yeah, it's crazy. This whole thing was a distraction. And now we got our next distraction coming up. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Let's get ready to come up now. We got the whole Shannon Sharp of it all, and we got the whole Tyler Perry of it all. Two more black men. Two more. Now this whole time, across the street from Diddy was Epstein. I ain't heard nobody report on Epstein, not one time. I ain't seen it in the blog or nothing. Not on my timeline. He was just across the street. Why nobody couldn't go back and cross the street and report on that? Why? Excuse me. See, here's the thing. Shout out to the YouTubers that did their big one now. Shout out to them. I'm gonna get back to y'all because a lot of y'all was clout chasing like a mug. Now all of a sudden it's Diddy, Diddy, Bop, Diddy, Diddy. We knew Diddy was gonna get off, Diddy, Diddy, Diddy. But y'all was just saying a couple of weeks ago that Diddy, Diddy, Diddy was going to jail, okay? And Diddy, Diddy might still go to jail, but he damn sure ain't going to jail for the RICO. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'm trying to hit at least 10K by the end of the summer. By the end of the summer, I need 10K. But it's just weird. I didn't even get into the Tyler Perry of it all yet because I was waiting for the Diddy trial to be over. Plus, I'm working my little life away. Everybody was graduating. All the little babies that I did backdrops for. It was just bananas. Now I'm on to birthday parties. This weekend I got a birthday party to do. I got sneakers to do, Crocs to do, cups to do, I got so much to do. Wine glasses to do. It's just bananas. Okay, it's bananas. I'm not gonna even lie. But New York City, go downtown if y'all want to in New York City. Tisa, they don't ran Tisa off the live, child. Tisa was live. Her and Lovely T. They started heckling them and stuff. Oh, Tisa, big shot. They was tearing Tisa down, boy, in them streets, okay? In New York City. Y'all wrong for that. Child, Lovely T said, oh no, I don't do drama. I don't do beef. And then next thing you know, she was running. She was a track star. Lovely T got out that live in 2.5 minutes, y'all. I tell you not. I'm just here to spill the tea on Lovely T. Lovely T got out of that live so fast. She was a track star. She became a track star immediately. Yes. They gotta have some type of dirt on you. Stop yapping and pay for Diddy. Why do I need to pray for Diddy? I need to pray for me. I need to pray for my family. Diddy don't know us. So whoever's in the chat, oh Diddy, just pray for Diddy, Diddy. Listen. This trial is over. I'm so happy because, like I said, there's more charges to come. There's more, even right now, they are deliberating in the court right now. They are going at it in court, like I said earlier when I first got on this live. They're going at it. They are going at it in court right now. Because, like I said, the judge is probably sitting there like, did he just get found not guilty? And the lawyers for Diddy is like, we want him out now. We want him to Diddy Bop out of court today. And let me tell you something. They did say that this whole case will be wrapped up on the 4th of July weekend. And baby, what's today? The 2nd. They weren't playing with y'all. They wrapped this thing up. They weren't playing. They was not playing. Let me tell you something about New York City. If they tell y'all they gonna wrap something up by this date, best to believe you better go get saran wrap because they finna wrap it up in a bowl. They wrapped this case up so fast. Now, the 3-day deliberation, because this is day 3, basically. And then we already got a verdict. And we already got all 5 counts down. Okay. The racketeering was the biggest count, which is the RICO of it all. Once that was checked off the list, I know Diddy breathed a sigh of like, thank you, baby Jesus. Now, I want to know the aftermath. The aftermath. So now everybody's waiting for 1 o'clock. I only came here for a little time, not a long time, because I want to know what's going on. And 1 o'clock is approaching, baby. And yeah, we only got 10 more minutes for 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock is approaching. They said they're gonna have a answer if Diddy is gonna be able to leave jail today. Could you imagine Diddy over there frying shish kebabs on the grill this weekend for 4th of July weekend with his family? You know what that's gonna look like? Baby! Oh God. Oh Lord. Diddy is gonna be on the grill on the 4th, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. They're gonna give him a house arrest bracelet. They're gonna take that 50, whatever he was offering, and take them passports. And Diddy is gonna be in the house for 4th of July weekend, chilling with baby love, child. Baby oil stock Johnson and Johnson done went up 50%, child. I don't know. I'm just feeling what I feel. I wish I had some Johnson and Johnson stock right now. I ain't gonna even lie, because I know when that verdict came in, that stock jumped. It jumped. There's no way in the world it didn't. Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, Diddy is gonna be on the grill this weekend. I don't care what nobody said. I don't care what nobody say. And I'm gonna tell you this. Because the other new charges dropped, I don't know if they're gonna be in New York City or whatever. But other charges did drop. We're gonna get into those later on down the line. But if those charges are in New York City, that's the only thing that the government is gonna hang on to. Because it's like we gotta hold them until the court dates come up. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only thing they're going to be able to hang on to. Well, he got other charges. And if we set him free, then that means he might skip town. And then here goes the passports coming back into play. Okay, take his passport. Because, see, here's the thing. I've been telling y'all, Diddy Jet made more money the whole time that he was on trial. Ever since Diddy got in jail, Diddy been renting out that jet. Okay? Diddy's jet made more money with him in jail. Okay? Because he rented it out. He was very smart. He rented it out. And how about this? Now that he beat the RICO, none of his assets are on the line no more. Hello. So yeah, I can see him giving up the passports now. I can see the judge saying, you know what? The biggest fish, he beat the biggest fish, which is the RICO. Is my hands is tied. Take those passports, take that 50 mil, and let him go, and give him a house arrest bracelet. He can't go from here to there. I can see it happening. I'm telling y'all right now, he can't go from here to there. Can he go home today, back to wherever he came from, California, blah blah blah? Yeah, he can go there, or he can even stay in New York City with that house arrest bracelet on and grill on the rooftop somewhere. Listen, but I can see Diddy with a grill and some Ciroc. And how much you want to bet? Because Ciroc ain't stopped selling. Douce ain't stopped selling. So, yeah. All the kids was in attendance for court today. Happy. They was cheering when they came out. And of course, King Combs is out there doing the most, yeah, trying to big up the crowd and all that. The whole time of the trial, you was walking in looking sad and shit. But now all of a sudden, you want to amp up the crowd and you want to do all of the things that you do. Yeah, that's what was going on outside. It's mayhem out there. And that's why Tisa and them had got cursed out and Lovely T ran, because Lovely T is not here for it all, okay? Lovely T was like a track star. I love you, Lovely T, but you left that girl out there like that hanging. And Tisa's like, go ahead, girl. It's okay. I'm good. She trying to talk over the person that's heckling in her live. He was just too loud. Go look at the live. She ain't take it down. It's over there. Tisa tells. Shout out to all of the YouTubers. Did they big one? Did they big one? I'm sorry. Shout out to all of the YouTubers that did their big one. Shout out to all the YouTubers that stayed on the trial, that was there. Amar Wiggins went and got a whole apartment for the thing, okay? And I'm gonna tell you this, that it paid off. Hard work paid off, Amar. You did your big one. You did your big one. You got all the celebrities singing your little song and everything. His little theme song now. It's Amar Wiggins. Bring me the tea. Yeah, everybody's singing it. Coco from SWV. Everybody's singing that song now, child. But Lovely T got there late because she was passing through, going somewhere else, which is cool. You got Nick at Night down there. You got Nims down there that's been down there since day one. You got Tisa Tells. You got Amon Wiggins. You got all of the people down there on YouTube. It's more YouTubers down there than regular media. And that was the real problem right there for the people then. It's more YouTubers down there doing a big one than regular media. And that's why I'm happy. That's why I'm happy about it. They really did their thing. Not with a shirt oiled up. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Yeah, Nims did a great job. Everybody, I'm just happy that independent YouTube media did they big one. I'm sorry. We was on the TMZs. We was on the what they was on. They was on TMZ. They was on CNN. They was on all the big stations. Okay? They was on it. They was definitely on it. And I'm here for it all. I am so happy for all of them. They did they big one. I gotta say it. I'm happy I wasn't there. Nope. Nope. And I'm from New York. And I always knew I wasn't going. But I'm not gonna not be happy for them. I'm happy for them. I'm very happy that they was able to go down there. I wasn't going. No. All that security and this and this and that. Now here's the thing about Tisa getting heckled today. Y'all heckling her. Her security guard can't do nothing about their mouth. He can only protect her from the real danger. So while she's alive, they just yelling. Oh, you stupid thing, and you. They was just going off, and you can tell that they was a little bit close. Because Lovely T, like I said, she ran. She was a runner. She was a track star. She got out of there. And I'm sorry, Lovely T. I love you from the bottom of all of my hearts. But it was just funny. I'm sorry. That will forever be embedded in my brain that you ran like that. And in New York, we don't play. If I would have been down there, I would have been like, what happened? It would have been a problem. That's why I'm happy I didn't go. Because it would have been a problem. I would have had to cool the people down. Yeah, come down here, child. Cross the bridge. Pay the toll. We outside. Because you're not going to be yelling at me. This is what I'm saying. This case, if Diddy, let's just say he would have been found guilty on the RICO. So, okay, not even that. Let's take it to another step. He got found guilty on trafficking Jane Doe and Cassie. So now you can't even fly a chick out no more? Fly me out. No, that's not happening. Nope. You're going to have to fly yourself. Here's where they're going to get over at. Y'all. I'm going to send you the money. You get the ticket and fly yourself out. Because at that point, you're not trafficking. If I send you the money, say if I cash app you $1,000. Oh, you want to get on first class? That ticket is $1,000. Here's the flight information. Charge for that ticket right there and fly yourself out. You make your own reservations for your flight. And then that's not trafficking no more, y'all. And that's how they're going to be getting these chicks out here. But now here's the thing. Because people don't really trust chicks like that to fly themselves out, even if they cash app them the money. That was the whole meaning of the fly out. That was the whole meaning of fly me out. He flew me out. That was the whole meaning behind it. If I send the girl the money, that don't mean she gonna spend it on a flight. That don't mean she gonna spend it on a flight, y'all. And this is where they messing the game up. They messing the game up. They messing it up. Yep. And hotel. Yep. 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 They gonna be telling the girls to pay for their hotel rooms, put it underneath your name, and all of that. Giving them the money. And here's the thing. This is where more NDAs is gonna come into play. Yeah, I want her, but I'm gonna need her to sign an NDA. How about that? And I'm gonna need, before we even sign the NDA, I'm telling you, they're gonna be having these girls sign NDAs. They're gonna be having these girls, oh, you agreed to paying for your own flight if I send you the money. All that's gonna be in the contract now. All it's gonna be a whole nother whole contract. It's gonna be a whole flip to the whole contract. Yup. It's gonna be a whole flip to it. Yup. 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 And notice how they brought KK name up 1,000 times, but KK did not come to court. KK wasn't even subpoenaed. KK was not even in, like, it was like, yeah, she existed. Like, that bitch was the real ghost. Okay? That bitch was the real ghost. Like, like, nigga, I ain't coming down there. I'm going to support you from afar, me and Russell Simmons. Okay? That bitch probably in Bali somewhere. Like, oh, he got off. Oh, thank God. Okay? But now he got other cases. That's why I said Diddy is in the clear, but he's not in the clear. The judge can come back at one and say, you know what? We're going to keep you. And you're going to serve out your whole sentence now. 6 months, another year in prison. Even if Diddy get another year in prison, y'all, nobody's never going to forget Diddy. That's why when the juror act like he didn't know who Diddy was, if you lived in New York, which you say you did, if you lived in New York, how you don't know who Diddy is? How? Sway? You're lying. You already had lied. It's no way. I think he is too. I think he is too. Because here's the thing. Their biggest thing was the RICO. He was found not guilty on that big charge. He was found not guilty. All they gonna do is put a little ankle bracelet on. I'ma call him, get it bedazzled, and he gonna be out here running the city. Miami gonna be on her knees talking about golden showers. Listen, Linda. She already throwing up her subliminals on Instagram. She happy Poppy coming home. Yeah, clock it. Like, shut up, Miami. I don't drink Kool-Aid. So now, bow. I don't. I don't drink soda neither. No, I don't. I don't drink none of those preservatives, okay? I'm drinking my iced coffee, my water, my seltzer water, some orange juice, of course some apple juice because my name is Eve, and some cranberry juice. That's it. That is it. So you told me I drink Kool-Aid. Now Kool-Aid is the shit. Don't get it twisted on some Kool-Aid with some fruits in the bottom and all the things. Don't slip on no Kool-Aid now. The old school Kool-Aid in the package where you rip it open and smell good and the fruit punch. Don't get it twisted on some Kool-Aid. If you make Kool-Aid the right way without all that sugar in it and put some fruits in it, you might have something going on. Don't ever get it twisted on some Kool-Aid. But I don't drink Kool-Aid like that. Yeah. Yeah. Diddy. Yeah. Diddy, let me tell y'all something. Diddy might walk out of there today, y'all. I'm not even lying to y'all. Diddy might be walking out of jail today. And I'm not gonna lie, I ain't been wrong yet. I told y'all that racketeering might not stick. It didn't. Like he might be walking today. Look at Tasha K and everybody already live. Look at them. They live already. Diddy beat the feds in the landmark RICO case. Look at that already. Already. She's so fast with it. She spelled landmark wrong, okay? Listen. Everybody's looking at this RICO case right now. Every Pimp Diddy verdict. Somebody don't put Pimp in front of Diddy and listen. I'm telling y'all, Diddy, I'm telling y'all, Diddy, I don't know, y'all. Diddy might walk free today. And it's the 4th of July weekend. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about New York City. We're not about to waste nobody's time and money. That's number one and two. That's not what we're doing. And at the end of the day, he beat the biggest count of them all, which is the RICO, right? All we have to do is put an ankle monitor on that man, tell him where he can and cannot go, give him a curfew. He's free to order all the baby oil off of DoorDash as he wants, as long as he don't fly nobody out. Here's the thing: he got a jet. I don't understand how he's not gonna fly nobody out with a jet. What he gonna do? Put him on Delta? Oh, pay such and such, yeah, that's how that's gonna go now. And don't pay them with the Diddy funds. Don't pay them with the bad boy funds. Remember, that whole RICO consists of his business. And yeah, he did do a lot of things with the business funds, but they still found him not guilty. Could they be setting Diddy up for the long haul though? Because I keep trying to tell y'all, he got more cases that's developing. He got more cases dropping. That father and son duo might go down, and I'm very sad that his son caught a case with the father, because I'm gonna tell you this: they might tie him in right there. They might be able to tie him in there. I don't know. What happened? Answer what? What we answering? What had happened? Now I can't stop, won't stop, bad boy. Why don't you work? You know why I don't work? Because I have my own businesses with an S on it. See, let me say it again. I have my own businesses. Where was you at when I just told you I have all these orders to do? Where was you? Was your ears clogged up? Was you not here when I said that? You know how many orders I got to do? Yeah. You know how many orders I just got for this weekend here alone? You know how many parties I got to do this weekend too? Are you crazy? I work for me. I used to work for them. Now I work for she. That is it. Right. Like, where was he at when I said these things? Do he need a job? Like, he can help pack up some shit, because I got some shit. Okay. Nobody's on Section 8, love. No, I don't know what that is, love. Welfare. I'm not trying to say I frowned upon it. I just don't know what it is. When you've been working since you was like 13, 14 years old, you don't need none of those things. I've been working for a long time. Decades. Never been fired from nowhere. Ever. The hook. People just coming here saying weird shit. Here's the thing. You gonna ask me why I don't have a job, right? Why you don't work? Are you at work watching me? Because if you at work on somebody else's clock, watching me, while I'm on my own clock, it's a big difference. Who fitting to get fired? Because it ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be me. You might get caught and you might get fired if you have a job. If you have a job. Do you have a job? Do you need to get a job? Because I got some packages that need to go to the post office right now. But No, I don't have. I work for me. I work for me, me, me. I'm doing very well, very very well. I have two YouTube channels, two, a decorating business, treats, orders up the wazoo. I still do hair. That's like five things right there. I'm just saying. Yeah, he's not getting it. He's not getting it because he's so used to working for somebody else. I'm not trying to knock working for somebody else. Trust and believe. I don't work for Bloomberg and the whole nine. Go check my track record. I'm there. That's another reason why I don't need to go to the courthouse. I don't need to go to the courthouse. I just get the calls about the courthouse. I don't need to go there. What's your job name, Cole? My business name is Even Things because that's what it is. It's not a job. It's a business. Even Things. Lil Wayne has cups. Jim Jones artist cups. Other rappers from the Wu-Tang Clan cups. I'm just telling y'all what I know. Like, I make cups for everybody. Fans, cups, Crocs, baby baskets. You name it, I make it. And may come and decorate a party or two. And make the treats for those parties. And may do your hair. All of that. All of it. I just did a whole big party like that where I did the lady's hair, not only her hair, a couple of people that was at her party, a couple of pairs of sneakers, and decorated her party and made the treats. Listen, this is a one-stop show. It's one stop. Just one. But anyway, is Diddy going to jail? Is he going to get caught today? Is he coming out of jail today? Is the question. And I'm going to tell you this. Diddy's coming home. Once that big RICO was out the way, it was a wrap. It's over. Diddy's coming home. I really truly believe Diddy's gonna come home. And I really truly believe they are tired of the mayhem going on downtown. They never seen this much going on downtown in front of that federal building. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. Yes, I'm busy. I'm up at 3 in the morning, New York time, every day. I've been up. And I don't go back to sleep until nighttime. It says a lot. My work ethic, I love what I do. And when you love what you do, I love smelling hair products. I love doing people's hair. I'm a creative type of person. I'm getting ready to do my whole house over. Why? Because I need the way my mind thinks, I have to change everything around. Paint, rug, I gotta change everything. So now I'm just buying up stuff, buying up paint, buying up this, buying up that. I'm not gonna just change one room. No, I'm gonna change the house one room at a time. That's just how I am. Once I get into my creative flow and if something is blocking it, the other day I went to go drop off an order. I went on a long walk. Once I dropped off that order, I walked it right on out. I got me a smoothie from GNC. Smoothies are the best from GNC if you can get one. I got me a nice smoothie. And I was walking until it started drizzling in New York City. Now, rain wasn't even on the schedule for yesterday, but it started raining. But I walked it right on out. I like to walk. I like to walk. So if I can walk somewhere, I will walk there and I will see things on the way and get ideas. And then I have to write them down in my phone immediately. Like if it's a color pattern that I can use like for a cup, or if I can use for like making a leather jacket, I make kids leather jackets. Um, it's just things that I like to make. I make socks for the kids. I make socks for the adults. I make snapback hats. I make flasks for the men. The men even got a whole line. Like, the men line is crazy. The cigar cutter with the cigar holder box. Like, the men line is crazy too. But the females be taking over some of the men's stuff. I don't get it. They, oh, I smoke a cigar too. Like, now you gotta have a cigar cutter. Like, stop it. But yeah, it is a lot. My business, even things, everything underneath one umbrella, and I just keep adding to it. I just keep adding to the portfolio of even things and keep adding it. I remember when people were saying, "Oh, she's just gonna do those champagne, them wine glasses." Girl, I know you fucking lying. You don't know me. I got a plan. And here's the thing about those wine glasses. After 5 years, them still selling. I gotta do one this weekend. Them is still selling. Them wine glasses. Them birthday wine glasses. Them things are still selling. I still ship around the world. Free shipping and handling. It don't matter where it go. It's gonna be free shipping and handling. I don't care what you order. You're gonna get it in 2 to 3 weeks, and that is what it is. And people love it. People love all their little cups. They love their cups. I got 1,001 different shaped cups, wine flutes, wine glasses, all type of things. Flasks for the men. The men line is crazy. The men line, they got a lighter set with a cigar cutter that comes in like a two-piece. Then they got the flask. Then they got the cigar holder. They got the weed crusher. They got all of the things. So people was like, oh, what can we get for the men? Everything. This is a man's cup right here. This was for the men at first, when I first brought them out. These were for the men. Then the females seen them and said, well, can you get that in pink? Can you get it in yellow? Can you get it in lime green? Can you get it in this? Can you? And then all of a sudden, this became universal. Here's the thing. I got baby bullets. This is called a bullet. Lil Wayne has this type of bullet, but he has it in red with his name on it, a microphone, all of that. He got it. But I have these for babies now. The babies got their own sippy cups. The babies is doing the baby things. Babies got it all. Babies got pacifiers. They got the thermal for their little milk or their food or whatever. The babies got it. The babies is getting their sneakers done. The babies is bling. The babies is outside. What? Can I cover the camera? What are you saying? What is happening? But no, y'all. I just want to come to y'all with the Diddy verdict. I'm waiting for them to see if they decide. Here's the thing. I'm waiting for them to decide if Diddy is going to come home. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you this. I just believe it's 4th of July weekend, y'all. We only have one more. Well, we only have one more day until the weekend starts. Friday, that's when the real weekend starts. Nobody is going to work. Nobody has work. Once the weekend starts, nobody is going to be at work or whatever. So we only have really one more day, which is Thursday. After that, it's a wrap. The 4th of July weekend starts after tomorrow. So they're not going to want to drag this. This is going to end today. They're going to decide it today. And they're going to let him know if he's going to be able to walk out today, if there will be a bond or anything. Remember, when this all first started, Diddy offered up a bond. He offered up his passports. He offered up everything. This is how bad this man wanted to get out of prison. Okay? He offered up everything. And we ain't forgetting about the Abercrombie and Fish of it all, because that owner went to jail around the same time with the same charges, y'all. And we ain't heard about him since. And he's been out of jail. He ain't spent one day in jail. He got bond and everything. And this is the same judge that said, why y'all not offering Diddy no bond or nothing when such and such just got off and he went and he bonded out? I'm trying to tell y'all, this whole case was a distraction from a lot of things that y'all need to pay attention to. And if you are not multitasking and paying attention to different things, that's where they're going to get you. because Trump, like I said, has been passing a lot of laws. A lot has been going on over there. He's been putting in a lot of bills, and a lot of things has been happening over there. And with this whole Diddy thing, if Diddy gets out, then that means that courtroom has been freed up. There'll be nobody down there. No YouTubers won't be down there unless Diddy has to go to court or whatever. But if he gets out, which I believe they don't want the chaos to be down there no more like that, because there's been a lot of chaos. YouTubers going back and forth with each other, people yelling at YouTubers, people been following YouTubers. I told y'all about that in my last live. It was crazy, and it still is. A lot of people is not safe down there, and that was one of the main reasons why I didn't go, because look, a lot of YouTubers got security and all of that. So it's an expense. It's an expense. Now the only thing I would have had to pay for would have been my driver and security, and that would have been that. But people that's from out of town, like Tisa, she don't live here. Mims don't live here. Lovely T don't live here. Nick and Knight don't live here. Amon Wiggins don't live here. They have to pay. Now, Amon Wiggins and them didn't have security. I know Tisa did. Tisa, for a fact, had security. And a couple of other YouTubers had to get security. That's an expense. That's an expense. And if you're real business minded, you will write that off in your taxes. It is what it is. So, I don't know. It is what it is, though. Hi. Please like, share, and subscribe. But I just want to ask y'all one question. Let's just get right down to it. Do y'all think Diddy is coming home today? Do y'all think he's going to stay into jail? And if he does stay in jail, how many years y'all think Diddy is going to get? Is it going to be probation? Is it going to be a 3 to 5? Or is it going to be a 6 to 10? I don't see him doing no more than 10 years. I really don't. Even if he does that, I don't see it. But that's why I'm only going to go up to 10. Now, if they slap him with more than 10, it's like, well, goddamn, y'all might would have hit him with the RICO. Because the RICO is 25 years to life. Like, that might well hit him with the RICO if y'all were going to do all of that. But, see, probation. That's what I'm saying right now. I feel like he's going to be on probation. I feel like he's going to have an ankle monitor. I feel like he's going to have a curfew. I feel like he's going to have to give up all that money for that bond. I feel like he's going to have to give up passports, and he's not going to be able to be all over the damn place. Yes. Yeah. Wow. Wow. See? Somebody that said a 5 to 10. I don't think he's going to do no more than 10, though. For all of that, they might well have hit him with the RICO. The RICO is 25 years to life. I don't think he's going to do no more than 10. And see, like I said, he's already been in there 1 year. Does that count as his time? It should count as one of his years. So, like I said, I don't know, y'all. But I will be back when the verdict is in a little bit later on today, because it is definitely going down. Maybe I'll do it like a 5 o'clock live, because everybody is waiting for the judge to make his decision right now. So maybe I'll go live at 5. That sounds good. And that'll give everybody a little bit time. I like to let everybody go live. I'm a nice YouTuber. I'll let you do your little live and all of that. And then I'll come live after everybody, because a lot of people lives been funny. Like I told y'all, Tisa ain't been live. I'm trying to tell y'all right now. Tisa ain't been live since they heckled at her. I hope Tisa's okay, because I'm trying to tell y'all, she ain't been live, y'all. She ain't been live since they heckled at her. She ain't been live. Tisa's not live. Tisa ain't been live since they heckled at that girl, and they heckled at her, and she wasn't feeling it. And she was live, an hour ago, and this was the same live where they heckled at her. She ain't been live since. She ain't been live since. So a lot of people was asking them on Wiggins, well, is Tisa okay? Is Tisa this? Is Tisa that? I know Tasha K is not on live with Ray J. Lord Jesus. He is on live with Ray J and somebody else, y'all. Ray J is live with Tasha K. Lord Jesus. That's all I'm going to say about that. Lord Jesus. They are live. But Ray J been having Diddy back all this time. So, that, Boosie said the same thing. Boosie said, I don't understand why Diddy is being charged for being a freak. A lot of people felt like that. A lot of people that's in the industry felt like that. Like, y'all only doing that to embarrass him, basically. And it's coming off a little bit as a ritual, but I don't want to talk about that. Queen Sheba's still down there. She's doing interviews. I'm looking at her live. She's doing interviews or whatever. The That whole curbside is still crowded. It's crazy over there. Shout out to Queen Sheba. And I just want to come back later on, y'all. Maybe, like I said, we'll do a live at 5. Yes. There's a lot of new charges get ready to come about. So they might let him go free for a little while and then hit him on the re-up. Spin the block on him. They've been known, if his cases are in New York is known to spin the block. Here's the thing about spinning the block, though. You can't charge him. He can't be charged the same. It's double jeopardy. He can't be charged for those same charges again, like that RICO. He can't be charged for the RICO again. Y'all can spin the block on other accounts. And I hope y'all prove your cases. But y'all can spin the block on a RICO. And that was the biggest charge of them all. And that's what I think he was worried about. Yeah. Yeah. They can't spin the block on the RICO. That's double jeopardy. So, yeah. So hopefully, maybe those cases are not in New York City. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't really looked into them. I know they've been dropping, though. I know they've been dropping because I'm looking and they've been dropping. A lot of new cases. The one with his son, I don't know where that's at, but you know, we're going to get into those things. Yes. Well, you can't say that. Look at Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez still locked up. That was California. That was Cali. And Tory Lanez got money. So why him not out yet? And that's a whole nother. This is why I'm telling y'all. This whole case with Diddy was smoke and mirrors. Yes, it was real, but Tory Lanez should be out of jail right now. Tory Lanez should be out right now, y'all. Why is Tory Lanez not out of jail? And then you know you got the whole Rock Nation and Desiree Perez and the daughter is going at it. Nobody's not really talking about that. Then you got Jay-Z. Tony Bugsy just beat Jay-Z in some little small legal victory. Nobody's not really talking about that. There's a lot of smoke screens going on. And I'm going to tell you this, like I told y'all in my last live, that was 4 hours. Y'all really need to go look at it because that live was living. It was vibing. That live was crazy. But I'm going to tell y'all this. If I'm Diddy, whoever went up against me, that's famous, remember I don't know him, Jay-Z acting like he didn't know who Diddy was. I don't even know him. Act like you don't know me now. Continue to do that. If I'm Diddy, now I'm going to stay away from you, my nigga. Because you still got legal issues too. And people is not really talking about Jay-Z legal issues like that, which is bananas to me. It's bananas. But see, here's the thing. I don't think he's going to drop no names. I don't think so. Because he would have already dropped them. Diddy is not going to drop no names until he really feel like his back is against the wall and they got him. And I don't believe Diddy got to drop no names. Diddy's very smart. He's smarter than what people think. If Diddy felt like he was going to jail today, something would have dropped. A video, somebody would have got a surprise drop like CNN dropped that whole Cassie thing. It would have been a drop like that. And Diddy wouldn't have had to say nothing on the tape. It just would have been a tape that dropped. I'm trying to tell y'all. Diddy's smarter than what people think. Yeah, he was done for doing certain things through his business, but Diddy is smarter than the average bear. Y'all really think that they got all that evidence in all those videos? Because I've been told y'all in my last live, I always thought that it was about the videos anyway. They wanted the videos. They wanted to take the videos from him. Just like the Epstein trial. They wanted to take the videos from him. All the evidence that they think that Diddy had on people and whoever was at the parties and everything of that nature, they wanted to take those videos. Who's to say Diddy didn't copy those videos? Who's to say that Diddy don't have more of those videos? Y'all really think that he took them all? Y'all really don't think he put them in a safe place for safekeeping? So if anything was to happen to him, if anything was to happen to Diddy, videos will be dropping. I'm just saying. And if I'm Diddy, I would have did the same thing. That's guaranteed my life right there. If something was to happen to me today or tomorrow, videos is dropping on everybody. Better believe that. And we don't know who got what. We don't even know where KK is at. We don't even know where she's at. She might have the video. We don't know where KK is at. They never subpoenaed her to come to court. She was talked about like a phantom. KK is the real ghost. We don't know where she's at. She might be in Mali with Russell Simmons. Who the fuck knows? Did he get away with it? Because y'all know this is the year for all things will be revealed. We only in July, y'all. This is what I'm saying. We are only in July. And we are at the beginning of July. So that's why I said, Diddy gonna come home. He's gonna be untouchable at this point. Y'all thought he was touchable before. He's gonna be untouchable now. Y'all not gonna be able to say nothing to him. And if I'm Diddy, I don't even want to be nowhere near y'all. I don't want none of y'all nowhere near me. Whoever was for me is for me. I fucks with y'all. But whoever was acting like they didn't know me and all that, you right, don't know me. So when your trial come up, I don't know you neither. Because yours is definitely coming. I don't know why people think that Jay is untouchable. But he's untouchable for now. For now. Yup. Oh, yeah. And Epstein Allen. Yeah. He was on them flight logs. For sure. And that's why the flight logs never came out. It was too many of them on those flight logs and not many of us. Us was up there, but them's was up there. Yep. Yep. All of them. Yeah. A lot of them was at those parties. A lot of them. And if you think about Epstein and if you think about Diddy, that's why they couldn't do what they did to Epstein. They couldn't do it to Diddy. Too many eyes was on this case. Too many eyes was on this case. Too much media. Too much was going on around this case. Too much was happening. Yep. All of them. And if you think about the Epstein and the Diddy trial of it all, it goes hand in hand. It's almost damn near the same. You got Maxwell, the lady, she's in jail. But think about it. Maxwell and KK is damn near the same person. Maxwell and KK are damn near the same person. Diddy and Epstein are damn near the same person. That's a fact. It is what it is. Did they both have evidence on everybody? For sure. But once they did that one over there, they knew not to do this one over here. Too high profile. Think about it. They just tried to do it to R. Kelly out of the blue. Out of the blue. Oh, we trying to get him. That's a fact. That's a fact. Come on. Diddy put his own jet out there for rental. While I'm in here, let my jet make money. I would have did the same thing. He's so smart. He's very smart. Let my jet make money. Why let my jet sit there on the tarmac and not make no money? If people want to rent my jet out for this dollar amount right here. His jet been making the most money since he's been inside. Here's the thing. His jet is going to continue to make money because Diddy ain't going to be able to fly nowhere, y'all, without a judge's sign off. Without a judge's sign off. He might be able to go from here to LA and that's it. Where the most business is at. Back and forth. From here to LA, that is it. There's so much going on. So much feds is downtown right now, y'all. There's a lot of FBI agents downtown. A lot. I don't think they wondering what they doing. Because they've been talking about this for years. The only thing, I think if people was paying more of attention to what they were saying all those years ago, I think Diddy would have had more of a guilty verdict on his hands. But because of social media, look how long the cases took. Look how long the time has passed between each case. Come on. What happened to Cassie? When did it happen? In 2016? Come on. And then all of a sudden it dropped. And it just so happened to drop around the same time that he had problems with that liquor company. It just so happened to drop right after he said that Trump shouldn't be reelected. It just so happened to drop. Like, come on. It was too many of Quinky dinks in this whole trial. If you really want to sit there and really think about everything that was going on around the time that the Cassie tape dropped, you got to really sit back and really think about what was happening before the Cassie tape dropped. Who did what right before then? We know about the Cat Williams interview. The Cat Williams interview set off the whole year of 2025. I'm waiting for him to do the part two, but I guess that's never going to drop, Shannon, because you in trouble too now. And there's another smoke screen because all of them is going to line them up. All of them is going to become smoke screens. Shannon and Tyler, they're about to be two of the biggest smoke screens ever. That's a fact. You see? The trolls. I love y'all. When you come in here and act stupidness, I just love y'all. I don't even block y'all. Why waste time like that to block y'all when y'all coming in here? All y'all doing is adding to whatever I got going on. Thank you. Subscribe now, trolls. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Keep trolling and writing comments because all that do is boost up my algorithm every time you ask something stupid. And then people wonder why I don't block you. I have moderators. They're in the background. But why would I block y'all when y'all asking questions and y'all boosting my algorithm? It don't matter if you asking questions about the topic that I'm talking about. The point is you asking questions in the comments, and that's all that YouTube care about. They don't care about what type of question y'all asking. All it's doing is boosting my algorithm. So keep it up. My forehead is fine. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Take off my bonnet for what? I have my bonnet on because I'm working. Do y'all not watch the lives that I be doing? Because you would know why I have on the bonnet. My hair is 30 fucking inches. Why would I want to have on a bonnet and I'm working with, well, why would I want to have my hair down? And if y'all really watch my lives, y'all seen when I had my hair down and I got glue in my hair. That's why the hair is not down no more. Learned my very lesson. It only took me one time to learn a lesson. You wish my forehead was like a TV screen, nigga. But yeah, I don't think that Everybody is in front of that courthouse right now. That courthouse look like mayhem. But I don't think, I'm telling y'all, I don't think I think Diddy is gonna come home. Because here's the thing. You gotta put extra guards on Diddy's cell. They don't want nothing to happen to Diddy. And this is why I'm not mad at his lawyers. We want him out now. We seen what y'all done did to Epstein in federal court. The same court. We don't know. Same jails, same place, same everything. If you think about it, everything is the same. That's why I said the Diddy case and the Epstein case go hand in hand. They are being held in the same courthouse, in the same jail. So you really think that they want to leave Diddy in there in case anything might happen to him right now? Heck no. Here's the thing. If anything was to happen, CNN will have a tape by tomorrow. Y'all really think the 4th of July weekend will go straight up if Diddy is not let out of this jail? I'm going to tell y'all that right now. If Diddy is not let out of jail, and even if they think something happened to him, baby, I'm just saying, it might just go right on up. It might just go right on up. I would have you blocked, but it makes no sense. Like I said, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep asking stupid questions in the chat. Keep going. I like it. See, I'm not the one who, I'm gonna block y'all. No. I'm gonna play with y'all. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm here for it all. If he get out, he get out. If he don't, he don't. It don't really change my life. All I'm gonna do is come report on it. Because at this point, I'm not gonna be shocked at nothing that happens. I told y'all it might go either way. I've been told y'all. I said that RICO is not really RICOing. If it was a DV case, then they got him dead to rights. Then they would have had him. But you cannot put everybody that's a celebrity, that is a celebrity, cannot have a RICO. Ain't Fat Joe up for a RICO? Think about it. Fat Joe got a case. They trying to put him up on a RICO right now. Come on. Everybody that's famous cannot have a RICO charge. And that's weird. It's like the key word in everything is RICO, 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 RICO. Everybody can't have a RICO charge. Yeah, everybody can't have a RICO charge, y'all. So I don't know. Like I said, I will be back later on today. I might do it between 5 or 6. I'm trying to do it before I finish. Like I said, I want to see what the verdict is going to be. The verdict is now, the decision is Diddy going to be able to go home today? That's what everybody is waiting for. That's why, child, let me tell y'all something. There's so many FBI agents and so many cops on the streets downtown, all over that sidewalk. It's flooded down there. So if you're going in the downtown area of New York and you're going anywhere by that courthouse, don't do it, because it's flooded out there. It really is flooded out there. It's mayhem. Like I told you, Tisa ain't been back on. Tisa would have been live again already, y'all. Tisa ain't live. Tisa went live once, maybe twice today, and that was it. No, she went live once today, and that's when they read the verdict. Once they started heckling her, the man was heckling so loud. Tisa was trying to ignore it. She started dancing. Everything started. She couldn't do it because he was too loud. He was too loud. Lovely T ran on her. Lovely T, shout out to you, but you ran. Um, yeah, Lovely T ran. Lovely T ran. Lovely T ran. You don't see 3, 4, 5 trends nowhere, beloved. Nowhere. What are you talking about? I'm really ready to block you, but I'm gonna just let you simmer. You need a job. You talking about worrying about if I have a job, you should be worrying about getting an application. Because you need one. You really do. Y'all really don't be having nothing to say. So, on that note, I will be back live between 5 and 6. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. I gotta go YouTube later. It's corned beef.